All right, welcome to a Friday mini episode of Out and About. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. During this time, 100% of net proceeds from the Barstool Sports Breast Cancer Awareness Collection will be donated to Pink Aid. Pink Aid provides compassionate support, critical resources, and the emergency financial assistance to breast cancer patients and their families. Shop now at the Barstool Sports store. The Breast Cancer Awareness Collection link is in the description. I've seen a lot of girls walking around with these sweatshirts. It's one that like outline the actual tatas.
I love those.
Now Brianna had to have hers widened, actually, believe it or not. Yeah. Because hers were smaller before the augmentation.
I had mine removed, but there's so many cute things in the store that says the one has the boobs on it, says you're the tits on the back. There's this just classic collegiate one that says Barstool Sports in pink. I have one that has a little ribbon on it. All different cute ones, little hearts, mean girl energy, sweatpants, anything you want. So get them for yourself, get them for a friend, and raise money, awareness, and funds for breast cancer.
Do you feel left out, like we should have been involved in the discussion?
About the merch?
Yeah.
No.
We didn't. Okay.
Well, I removed my tits.
You did.
And you barely have nipples, so.
I know, they're so small.
But since it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I would like to bring light to
the size of pennies.
No matter what man you are, gay, straight, or whatever, everyone loves breasts, including myself. So I want to highlight a different pair of breasts each week that especially I'm appreciative of.
Who's your favorite breast?
This week.
Now are we going? I was gonna say in office, but that's like Stu almost got fucking canned for. Remember his list that he sent out?
Oh yeah,
you weren't here for this. Stu tweeted out his list of hottest Barstool employees.
We're not sexualizing. We are giving appreciation for beautiful, healthy breasts that we want to keep alive and well. So this is what we're just admiring. The people and women that we care about the most. And the breasts we care about the most.
When I think boobs, I immediately just think it's so like basic Pam Anderson. That's boobs for me.
But I mean, that was the original.
Yeah. Do you think Pam? When I think of boobs, I think of motherly, comforting, and like sleeping on them. I don't think I do. Like the whole time I'm thinking, the whole thing I'm thinking of right now is
that's a gay man. Is what that is.
It's like it's comfort and like sleeping on, like I'm being held and like sleeping on boobs. Like the first three women I'm thinking of are Jess Kirsten.
Yes, she has
Jess Kirsten seems so motherly. Miss Pat, who we just had on, she has big, delicious breasts. Like I want for comfort and like, you know.
Now he needs to be held.
Now my mom had a large G. Okay, she had 58G.
You were wearing her belt the other day. Joey showed him and Content Kim had on the same belt.
Studded belt. Mine was from Lane Bryant.
Yep.
And Kim's was from the Old Town Road.
Kim's was from the Cracker Barrel. Yeah, that's interesting. You think of those breasts.
Sex?
No, I don't know if I think of sex because I
know Marty does.
I understand
Sandra?
Breasts are comfort. Like I understand there's something about when you just like hug like a grandmother and they got a big old pair of tits. It's just like
that's what I think of when I think of breast cancer.
Y'all are making it so weird.
I'm not thinking of sexy tits. I'm thinking of like comforting mom tits.
There's something comforting about a grandmother with big boobs, large flapjacks, hangers. You don't think that?
I mean, neither of my grandmother had big tits, so
really,
yeah.
See, I don't think
my grandfather had big tits.
I don't think sex at all.
I mean, I guess I understand
that. We're fucking gay. Gay.
I'm sorry.
You're gay.
You're gay. I'm straight. Interesting. I think Pam Anderson. You think Jesse Kirsten, Miss Pat. Okay, we're on two opposite ends of the spectrum.
But yeah, who are your tits? I'm gonna mind Jess Kirsten because she is a mother of 3 or 4. How many kids does she have?
I think 3.
I think she said 4 actually.
4?
A bunch of kids. She never had to push them through her snurb because she outsourced.
Well, if we're doing tits like that,
I will nurse off her breasts.
If we're doing tits like that,
do any tits you want. I'm appreciative of those.
Because now all I'm thinking about is my aunt's tits. That's all I'm thinking about because she has huge tits.
No, you could take any breast that you're appreciative of that you're bringing awareness to. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Well,
we're giving awareness to breasts that are beautiful and we want to preserve.
I'm going to bring awareness to my Aunt Kathy's tits then. Because she's known in the family for
Aunt
having...
K?
Aunt C.
Oh, Kathy with a C.
But I do have
That's
a Kathy.
A different breed.
I do have a Kathy with a K. And she has very large breasts and my nephew loves to nuzzle up against them. And that's kind of a running joke in the family.
Your nephew's Marty?
And my nephew is actually my father. So that's...
Martin, whose breasts are you? You can't say Haley.
Okay. Her
thrown off.
Her out of it. I'll throw in Sydney Sweeney for the boys.
Oh, good one.
Who's that? That's the blonde.
From Euphoria.
Oh my God, from Euphoria. She's the best breast in Hollywood right now.
Insane.
Are breasts coming back?
I hope they do because those big asses are too much.
The big ass? No,
the Kardashians had them dissolved.
The asses?
They're big with their big BBL asses. That's a thing of the past.
You know who else had some dissolved? I don't know if we're allowed to say it. We are.
Lip
Daniela
injections.
is having her lip injections dissolved. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
So you get them put in, and then what?
Jeffree Star just did it himself. Jeffree Star is transitioning back to a
he's
masculine
not.
look. A masculine look.
He's going full Butch Queen.
Butch Queen. She stopped getting laser hair removal.
Where?
Well, Jeffree Star goes by both pronouns. He or she or they.
Like Auntie TT Jerry.
So Jeffree Star had his lips fillers dissolved. He had his he hasn't gotten Botox or fillers or laser hair removal. So now he's a little bit of a stubble. His lips are back to normal. He grew eyebrows in for the first time ever. And he just looks, he lives in Wyoming now.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
That's the richest shit. If you're so rich that you get a place in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Well, Wyoming,
Yeah, that's what Kanye did.
That's the richest thing you do because there's like flacking or there's no taxes
there's fracking, and that's what RuPaul caught flack for. It's where you fucking drill the shale rock and get oil, and Queen RuPaul was out there. Jeffree Star is only 36 years old.
What? Yeah.
And he's worth $200 million. He was the OG internet beauty blogger. Like that was the first. Well, of course there was Nana.
There was me.
Many moons prior. There was Nana before the internet, but she was at a counter in local Dwayne Reed.
Yeah.
Serving up Maybelline.
No, I used to go into the CVS aisles as a young boy, and like I would watch women like struggle looking. I'd be like, "Sister, let me tell you, you don't want to get that one. It's not your coloring." And I would like suggest things in the aisle, and I said they should have. I said in the fruit tree they should have a person at CVS because these frazzled women don't know anything about beauty. Come in there, they're buying the wrong hair color. They're spending hours for the foundation. They're buying and returning. I just have one smart queen or some like sassy hoe up in the aisles just working giving advice if you need it. Now every fucking Dwayne Reed and CVS has a beauty advisor that's in there. We're going up and down the aisles. Not in like in every store, but in the city in Manhattan they have it.
I know.
It's the smartest thing ever
at the Dwayne Reed down here, and I always
returns
feel
alone.
bad. It's like, do I go like help them, like let them put a beat on, if you will? You had a beat. So Joey did a little. He was the star of a Just for Men commercial, which will run pre-roll and a bunch of shit here. And there were some very handsome gentlemen upstairs, which Joey immediately sexually harassed.
No, I didn't. Just the one.
Within 15 seconds of being on set. Well, just the one. That counts.
It was in the script. It was in the script.
Oh.
So no, I wasn't flirting with him, but it was a love interest. But I understand how Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt ended up together, because when you're playing romantic on screen for a very long time, you can't help but develop feelings, and you're playing.
Well, it's for Just for Men, so we had a bunch of shit here.
A role.
We wanted to get someone on here to dye their beards. We were thinking about Brandon Walker.
He's a great candidate. I've been using Just for Men beard dye, beard and mustache. Sorry, try Just for Men beard and mustache for many years now. And I was like, it was a full circle moment because I've literally been using it for so long, and it's the best one on the market. I was actually
Could you do my goatee area?
Yeah, I could do everything. I have every color in my desk.
It's like blonde right here.
That's the thing,
and I kind of hate that.
Yeah,
like I wish it was all the same color.
I have the dark red. I'll use it on you. Listen, even Big Cat, he goes, oh, I saw you did Just for Men. I said, yeah. He goes, I've been using that on my hair for years. He uses it on his hair, not his beard. So
interesting. You know Marjorie Taylor Greene, the fucking lunatic,
is she crazy?
Southern like politician. She's nuts. She's like the most all right. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, who voted against gay marriage 2 months ago because it is a sin, is now getting divorced from her husband after cheating on him with the manager of her gym.
A man? Her husband cheated on the man, or she did?
She cheated.
Well, first and foremost, I want to tell her that God's not real. So none of this matters.
Yeah, none of it does matter. I've ordered the prayer rugs for the live show. They're coming in. We have Pride prayer rugs.
Did you get my burqa for the airport?
I did, yeah. Okay. I'm a little concerned about that because it doesn't have the face shield. So we're going to have to get that worked on. Joey gave me a Viagra at the desk today. He's trying to sell them to people in the office.
Well, everyone else sells pills here. Why can't I?
He's upselling. He goes, I have a very special deal for you.
How much do you think I can charge? Marty, how much would you pay for a 24-hour raging hard boner?
You couldn't pay
24
me enough.
hours.
No, it won't last 24 hours, but the effects you can get a hard on, like if you need it to get a hard on for like a 24-hour span.
I mean, I'll level with you. Like I don't
want one.
Need this, right now. But I'm sure there might be a time down the road where I might. So I will hold on to this for that occasion.
Well, Mark, I thought you were going to take it to blow the black off fish sticks this weekend.
Well, I was hoping.
I mean, it would be kind of funny if we just took it. Like
blow the breading off fish sticks. Now blow the breading off fish sticks.
It's going to start as a breaded tilapia and it'll end as a trout. I'll tell you that. And that's on God for real, no cap.
Sanjay, do you want to take one and see what happens?
What do you think would happen if a lady took a Viagra?
I've seen it before. Samantha
just
Jones
get wet as
one.
fuck.
Get wet as fuck. Now the labia will stand. If a lady What's that?
It's Sex with the City.
You're addicted to
Sex
that?
with the City took it. Samantha Jones.
She took a Viagra and what happened?
Nothing. She just had like a mind-blowing orgasm.
When's the last time? Oh, I'm doing semen retention. That's what I wanted to tell you.
What is semen retention? You're not ejaculating because
Yeah, I'm trying not to come.
because
I come too much and I don't come too much. I just think porn is like, I'm at the point with porn where it's ruining everything.
Yeah, it's
Like
such a
it's
time
so
suck.
bad for you.
allowed
It's so
to
bad
watch
for your
porn?
mental. No, you're allowed to watch porn, but like constantly scrolling
you are
it,
allowed
like,
to watch porn?
desensitizes. Huh?
you in a committed live-in relationship are allowed to watch porn?
Yes.
I wouldn't allow it.
You wouldn't allow it?
Hell no.
Why? You
So
want?
what's wrong with your why do
No
you want
one-
to look at porn? What, you hate
Joey.
your boyfriend that much you don't want to have sex with your boyfriend?
Joey, no one watches more porn than you.
I'm single.
Since when?
I've always been single.
Okay, well, you're in a
I don't live with my
situation. You're in a
boyfriend like you do.
situation. No, this is like you are like Alex Bennett right now when she went on the yak and said she gets jealous when Graham watches
Yeah.
porn.
Yes.
No, that's like it's healthy to jerk off and watch porn. That would if Zach
means
had
you're
said
think-
to
that
me
means you're
before I
thinking-
move in, hey, when you move in, you can't watch porn and jerk off. I wouldn't have moved in.
Well,
I
that
would have
means
ended
you're
the
thinking about
relationship.
someone
That's a weird
else.
Huh?
That means you're thinking about someone else. You should only think about him sexually.
That's not like when you're with the person, but,
But
like
you are with the
jerking
person.
off.
Why wouldn't you just roll over and fuck your boyfriend instead of going in the living room and jerking off behind?
Because
That's a workout.
I don't jerk off when he's around. Like that's not like I'm
You
not
don't
like,
do it
hey,
when-
I'm going into the bedroom to jerk off, honey. Like if we're there, like we'll do it. But you have to jerk off. That's healthy to jerk off. That was one of the craziest clips Alex Bennett went on. He's getting mad. Alex Bennett went on and said she didn't want Graham watching porn.
I don't either.
I
don't want
if
Graham
the
watching
person
porn.
you are seeing, you watch his burner account, he follows porn accounts from his regular, and then he'll freak out and redo them. If
Sandra?
someone said to you, you can't watch porn in your relationship, you wouldn't watch porn.
No,
Joey,
I wouldn't.
you would no. Okay, so you wouldn't want to, but would you be able to actually stop watching porn?
Yeah, because I would be having sex with the guy. I wouldn't be needing to watch porn.
But like just I'm talking like not actively watch. Like if you're on your phone just scrolling, you would get rid of
That's
your burner.
different.
Exact. That's my whole point. Sandra, thoughts?
Now this is stonewashed.
Do you care if your boyfriend, if the person you were dating watched porn? Do you watch porn? I think a lot. Nikki Glaser said she can't come without watching porn.
Well, neither can you.
No. Well, I can if I'm having sex with someone, but isn't that? I think that's strange
My
for
thoughts are all about
for a
mass
woman to
murders.
admit, and I wonder how much of that is prevalent. Like how many women are actually watching porn versus
Yeah.
aren't.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard for
You know
them to
what I
come.
mean?
I feel bad
It's hard for you to come.
for them.
For them to. You go. For me, it's easy.
Yeah.
all I gotta do is wait for Ebony to go upstairs in that skirt, and I stick my phone out.
Yeah. I'm like a light breeze away at all times.
All right, sound off in the comments below here. If you think that if you're in a committed relationship that your partner should be able to watch porn and jerk off without you there.
Well, what I mean, you're not going to jerk off with them there next
Why?
to
You
you.
wouldn't do mutual masturbation? I think that's erotic.
Yeah, but like if you're like fucking, like maybe like a little, but you don't like, hey, I'm going to jerk off. Come watch. Like the jerk off is an alone thing.
I guess. Now I had my clitoris removed at a young age. Okay.
Will you please take one of these right now?
No.
Would you get hard if you took one?
If I'm being intimate with someone, yeah. You don't just get a boner out of nowhere.
So how does it work then?
It's when you start getting aroused.
Like Marty said, I'm always a breeze away.
Right.
So let's say Billy Football comes over in a pair of khakis. And Nana pop one of these about 30 minutes prior.
Are they slim cut?
They're slim cut.
Okay.
No, they're boot cut.
No.
But he's got that tight polo on.
Polo.
You know who didn't need Viagra pills, who just got off on fucking death?
Erica Nardini.
Was Jeffrey Dahmer. We talked a little about it last week. That's going like
I'm
insane.
obsessed.
You said
I
how bad
watched
you
2
wanted
episodes last night.
You wanted to sleep with him. That's your dream.
It wasn't my dream. I said that he wouldn't be a murderer if he was with me because I would never leave. I was like, the reason why he killed everyone because he didn't want them to leave them. So he wanted to create zombies. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say, if we're talking about Netflix new series Dahmer, it's 10 episodes.
Is it 10?
Yeah, Run, Don't Walk. And I just know, first of all, it's so well done. Of course it is because it is, what's his name?
Evan Peters.
No,
Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy. So it's Ryan
that?
Murphy.
He like
American Horror Story,
Glee.
fucking Glee, fucking Desperate Housewives.
Yeah, a
Like
lot of
he's
shit.
like he's like the go-to.
Have you seen the actual like videos of him in court and the people yelling? TikTok is splicing it up now. There's like this black lady who yells at him, he like killed a brother or whatever. And she's yelling and they have it like matched up like the real
Pose.
percent.
He does pose.
It's uncanny. It's fucking
No, he's
absolutely uncanny.
the actor is insane. His accent is spot on perfect. This Wisconsin accent he has.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
So if you know Jeffrey Dahmer is, he was a serial killer from 1970 something to 1991.
6'2", 175.
Blonde, beautiful body,
blue eyes, and
very cute.
An attitude. He played it cool. But he would take people and he'd pick up guys, bring them back. He'd pick up guys, he definitely enjoyed murdering.
No, he didn't.
He was a serial killer.
But he didn't.
How many episodes have you watched?
I watched him on 8. He never enjoyed the murder.
It was a compulsion. That's what he said, right?
No, he wanted compassion. He wanted to have full control over the people. He didn't want them to leave. So he'd create zombies. Zombies meaning he drugged them so they couldn't leave. He just wanted to lay with them and cuddle and wanted to have control over them and have them love them and have them never leave. He felt abandoned by his mother. He felt abandoned by his family and every brother.
Sticking up for Dahmer.
I am. No, I mean I know it's a sickness. I mean obviously he killed people. That's wrong.
But I understand it. And I can relate.
No, I can't relate. But I understand where he's coming from. He never wanted to leave. So that's why he would make them sleep and he would just cuddle with them. He never fucked these corpses and had sex with them.
He did fuck the corpse.
No, he didn't.
How far in?
I mean, he ate them.
He ate them.
He fucked some of them after. He tried to dig up a dead body to fuck the dead body.
No,
I haven't gotten to that part yet.
I promise you.
I don't think he did. I know Jeffrey very well. He wanted to cuddle with him. That's why when his mannequin got taken away, he was so mad at his grandmother.
The grandmother was all up in his business. He would take guys, he'd go to the bar, he'd drug them, bring them back, wait for them to pass out.
Strangle them.
And strangle them. Now, if he did that to Nana, he's in for rude awakening.
Yeah, I'm not going.
It takes a little more than 5 milligrams of Rufalin to put this rhino down. I'll tell you right now. Now, she'll get spit and mad that she didn't get a buzz off that thing. He'll wake up mid-strangle. Now, he will shoot.
I'll get excited. Want to order Domino's. Like, bitch, I ain't going nowhere.
She puts a Rufalin in. Joey gets jazzed up. The hands go, immediately comes.
Yeah, I'll keep drinking. He goes, give me another Jack and Coke, miss.
He goes, make it a double. He goes, ooh, we're wrestling. Flips him over on the thing.
I mean, I would have never left. I mean, he's physically like.
Well, you would have been dead.
Physically at the time, in the early 90s and 80s, he was the perfect specimen. He's blonde. He's very handsome. He's Midwestern. He's had everything I'd want.
See, I think he was a little too jacked, like a little too cut. 80s was all about like size in bulk, like macho man. He's like svelte, like.
But he had a nice body.
Oh, his body's incredible. That was one of the critiques of the movie, is that there were so many scenes of this hottie
in his ass.
Yeah,
his body was.
Wait, I thought that was he actually that hot in real life?
Yes, he was.
He was that just.
Yes.
Really?
Look him up. You can see him.
His mugshot. He was very handsome.
Joey said
charming.
today he wanted to be a.
Look at Ted Bundy. I mean, Zac
Efron played him. That was a good movie.
Lacey Peterson's husband. Like, I think they're all handsome men.
Lacey Peterson's. Do you know who? Let's do a test.
He's hot.
Let's do a test of the young folks here.
Peterson's.
You know who that is?
Yeah,
Sandra,
I'm not that much younger.
Do you know who Scott Peterson is?
He's hot. He looks like Ben Affleck.
Hold on.
Yeah, the guy with the pregnant wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the 2 babies he put in the oil can.
Do you know who Johan van der Sloot is?
I know. I'm not the only lady.
Oh, Natalie Holloway.
I'm not the only one. Look up all these serial killers. They're all hot.
Oh, well, there's a funny thing. It's a phenomenon when a handsome serial killer
Chris
gets
Watkins,
arrested.
the one that
he was handsome.
That was the one who put the babies in the thing. He was fucking cute.
When a serial
on the side.
When a serial killer gets arrested, there's this massive fanfare of these fucking mentally ill ladies and guys who write them letters who fall in love. Joey's writing it.
I had a prison
as
pen.
he dips his quill.
Was I working here when I had the prison pen pal?
No, but you talked about it.
No, you
Oh
told
my
us,
God.
yeah.
He got out.
Who's that guy who just got out? Ayan Saeed or some shit?
Yeah, the serial guy.
I don't understand what, we don't have to get into it, but what, he was accused of a murder?
never listened to it.
Did Kim Kardashian get him out?
No, she was on Kimmel recently talking about how she's focused on her law degree and she's not dating anyone.
Me either.
That's a good pair of tits, too.
What is?
Kim.
Yeah, those are natural hanging.
Yeah,
breasts.
you can tell they're natural. If you were a woman, would you get implants?
Absolutely.
If they were.
If I was a woman, I'd get plowed 24/7.
It is crazy how
I'd be disgusting. I'd have to have my uterus taken out because I'd be so full of cum. It'd be disgusting.
Ew, Joe, full of cum.
Yeah, I'd be a walking fucking petri dish.
It's crazy how women just always have that in the back pocket.
What?
Like sexuality. If all else fails,
well, it's the oldest profession.
It is
the oldest profession.
World's oldest profession.
Some thought it was shoe cobbling. It's not.
Turns out it's. Oh, look at John Rich texted me.
What does he want? He wants you to be on the yak? The rundown?
Well, he said the rundown and then he said, never mind.
Can I say some very sad news that happened to me this week?
Here we
go. It's sad for everyone involved.
Wait, before we do, let's do 7 thank yous. Thank you. Breath.
Just as things were heating up
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Just as things were heating up and my relationship was getting into a really, really good place with this person, and I was woken up to the news that my best friend, my boyfriend, my biological father, Mr. Portnoy, is no longer allowed to be in New York due to he'll lose $10 million. Now the government watches him. He only can spend 6 days in the United States. Where's he from?
No. He can only no. He has to establish residency in Florida, and the first 2 years they're very strict. So he has to be down there half the year in order to get the tax benefits. But he used up so much time in New York over the summer that he only has 6 days left.
We had a lot of dinner reservations
in
to get
January
to.
1. So he's flying you down.
Yeah, so I'm just upset. Like as just Mr. Portnoy, I was just starting his assistant role, I bought all these new dresses. I wanted to chase him around the office and harass him, and now he won't be back until the new year. It's like,
jet skis?
Why am I even going to come to the office anymore? I should just work from my little computer at home and type in to Florida.
Why don't you do jet skis doing a live stream this weekend in Florida for troops? Why don't you show up and act as the assistant? Yeah.
Mr. Portnoy, yoo-hoo!
Mr. Coffee, Mr. Portnoy? Yeah. I found a Starbucks around the corner.
Wait. Oh, there's hurricanes there.
Wait, there's hurricanes. That's why he's down there. It's crazy. If you've seen the Mr. Portnoy stuff that Joey does, it's hilarious. Look up Ferris Bueller and the assistant, the principal and the assistant. That is Joey and Dave to a T. Maybe we can put up a picture.
Well, I just want to say that, Mr. Portnoy, we had a good run. But I'll be waiting for you when you get back. I'm new and improved and better than ever next year. Come 2023.
Nana's not going anywhere.
I ain't going. No, I'll be waiting at the desk for you. Okay, with my pumps on. A sassy hairdo and a bad attitude. Okay. But
maybe
yeah, so I'm sad that the office just comes alive when Dave's here. It's like everyone's just at their best. It's not like, the boss is here. Let's fucking be scared. Like, make sure we're overworked. And like, it's like quite the opposite. It's like everyone wants to be involved. It's so much fun. It's excitement. He gets involved in things you're doing. And it's just like, the office literally comes alive when he's here. And I've only got to experience it literally maybe 12 times.
Did you see
since he's been back?
Well, he'll be, once January 1 comes, I assume he'll be back quite a bit.
My birthday's January 3rd. Do you think he make it to my birthday party?
Where's it going to be?
In his office.
What do you want to do? How old are you going to be? 26?
44?
What do you want to, what I love about Joey is he owns his age. So many people are so fucking weird about their age.
Well, if you look like me at my age, you
do not look 44.
That's what I'm saying. Have you looked this good at 44? Like, why would you care?
Yeah. I thought he had a humble moment for a second.
No.
What are you going to do for your 44th?
I don't know.
You're going to have Leah is not.
Fisher's still getting changed outside. He's not allowed to.
Okay. Oh God, the last birthday that was, whose place were we at last year?
It was an Airbnb we rented.
Oh yeah, that was the birthday last year. I have a photo of Joey. It was about 1:30 in the morning. Now things are getting a little wild in the kitchen. I pulled
out a chartreuse number.
I'm going to send you the photo and we'll put it here. Now Joey goes, I'll be right back for a second. And he goes downstairs and he comes up and he appears in a neon green
matching thong.
Oh,
negligee with a matching thong, and he starts singing to the crowd. Now people were crying, believe it or not, at the time. So
now,
I don't know how you're going to
songbird.
I don't know how you're going to outdo that, because 44 is a big one. It's a milestone.
Is it?
Yeah. No.
I don't know.
It's one away from 45.
That's true.
I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe destination.
Where? Where?
Destination birth.
Where?
Bangladesh.
I was thinking downtown Tehran, Iran.
Yeah.
Where can we go?
Delhi?
New Delhi, Bangladesh.
We go on
Bangor.
We go on a Desi gangbang tour in New Delhi.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the porns where they're like, it's like. The Desis will. Is that appropriate to say?
Yes,
Desis?
it is. Trish and I.
They'll be like on like the side of like a hut, and they'll be like doing it, and there's like a river running by. I'm sure you've seen Sandra. I'm sure you know. I was thinking that we could go maybe Florida would be more realistic. Maybe upstate rather than.
Well, that's
India.
a New Year. New Year.
What are you doing for New Year? What's that? Do people?
I hate New Year's Eve.
I have a wedding this year. I'm like so pumped.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, it's the best.
I have a wedding.
No. It's the best.
The best on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, because like, what the fuck do I want to do? Like, I just want to drink champagne and be around like friends.
And dress up.
Yeah.
I
That's
like
all
New
I
Year's
want.
Eve wedding too. It gives people something to do. You don't got to pay. I mean, you still pay to go to weddings. It's fucking draining my bank account.
But God, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not going to some overhyped
party
like, at a club.
There's nothing fun. There's nothing fun to do on New Year's Eve. It always sucks. Unless you're at a house party, like you're doing something intimate. Going out on New Year's Eve to a restaurant, a nightclub, everything is always a fucking nightmare.
But there's too much. There's too much pressure. That's the problem. So it's just like fucking. it's got the same feel as like Fire Island, like this
Or your
hurry up
birthday.
and wait.
Or
It's
your
like, what
birthday.
are we
It's like-
doing?
yeah.
It's like, sit down, have a couple cocktails, and that'll be that. And we'll be having cocktails in Boston on Tuesday. We're counting down the days to our live show. We actually have something planned, which is good. We're making progress. We got to get Marty a couple things, but I'm very excited about that. That venue. We're gonna make it it's gonna be different from Goonfest. So we're excited about that. Mark Norman said he loved it.
Hey Siri, how many days until January 1st?
It's 94 days until then.
So 94 days until then. But then what happens in the new year? When is the Super Bowl? That's February?
Yeah.
Well, it's called the Fenty Beauty Super Bowl.
What are we talking about?
The Fenty Beauty Super Bowl?
Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna's doing the Super Bowl. Maybe we could go do something with her.
Are you? You don't
We
know
could
what
do
Fenty
something
means.
with, well, no, it's just so like out of the blue. I didn't know what we were talking. You just picked
We're
up
talking
your
about the
phone.
Super Bowl. Robin Rihanna Fenty has been named the halftime performer at Super Bowl 23.
Yeah, I know. Good for her. She just had the baby. She's back on it. She hasn't had an album since 2016. Rihanna, I was the first song Under My Umbrella. That was the first song I took ecstasy to in 2006 at at my junior prom. I took one Blue Dolphin and then we sat down and my friend gave me a red Mitsubishi and I put it inside. Everyone at my
Your
table
asshole?
did. I put it inside the bun that we had and we ate the bun and I remember everyone was so high on ecstasy that
If you eat with ecstasy, it doesn't work as much.
these worked. We looked over and the administrators were like, what the fuck?
Right.
Literal children sweating through their shit like but that was like Huey Pop Lock and Drop It era. That was T.I.
Like, party like a rock star.
Party like a rock
yeah.
star. That was like primo Lil Wayne. It was fun. And that's what I credit with giving me Depression Day.
I'm excited about Super Bowl. We don't know who's going there yet.
What do you mean who's going there? We're not going. There's no way they were sending us.
Not us physically. I mean, like we don't know teams.
Oh yeah. No, we definitely don't know
No,
that.
we don't know that.
Sandra
When'd you
Lasser.
find out?
Well, we'll find out after
Find
the playoffs.
out 2 weeks before.
Yeah.
So I guess you have some time to wait.
We do. Do you want to go? You know we do a massive Super Bowl party every year. We should, even if they don't invite us, we should go.
Well, why couldn't we go?
Well, it's like they're so weird about like who's allowed to go, and they always try to make the list so small, and they don't want people taking time out from work. But I see if we get all of our stuff done, I don't think there's any reason if we're footing our own bill that we couldn't go
I'll
to the
probably
party.
be hosting it anyway, so it's like
He'll be doing glam. That's your workaround. You get them to hire you to do glam on all the ladies.
glam on who?
Casey's pregnant belly. She won't have the baby by then.
She's due on Super Bowl Sunday.
She's due Super Bowl Sunday.
Is she?
Yeah, man, she has her baby on the Super Bowl.
Now that's called going viral.
I woke up very depressed today because I am just going through it. I hate my life.
This is my favorite kind of show that we do.
I did lapse a day on my pills this week, so I may be feeling a little
That's
off.
okay. So we got to the root of the issue. Whenever
No,
Joey
I know
starts
the root of the issue. I'm not going to talk about.
Whenever Joey starts moping, I start threatening him with Miss Pat. You're gonna see Miss Pat's episode next week. That bitch got to the bottom of some fucking issues of me and Joe. Should
we just transition right now into the Miss Pat opening?
But yeah, that's gonna be an unbelievable episode. So keep an eye out for that. But this is a mini episode.
What are you doing this weekend, Trish?
I'm going to a wedding.
A fucking another wedding?
Yeah, another wedding. This time it's my cousin's. It's in upstate New York,
Where? I love upstate New York.
Lake Saranac.
That's where I'm going to end up.
I'm sorry.
That's where I'm going to settle.
Settle in upstate. What? You're
Hudson
not.
Valley.
I could see that for you.
I love Hudson
I
Valley.
could see Nana in like an old Victorian home.
Not
like
Victorian.
bookshelves.
No, it's gonna be-
rocking chairs.
It's going to be classic modern farmhouse with whatever I can afford at the time.
Very good.
No, but I want like farmers. I want farms around me. I want like local wineries. I want nature.
You need college boys around you though. That's the only thing.
At my old age?
Yeah.
No. I'll be castrated by then.
For sure. Chemically castrated like Michael Jackson. We are going to get out of here because this is a mini, but we are going to leave you. Some of you, a lot of you are coming to the show in Boston and we are doing a live voicemail segment. So if you're watching right now and you're coming, we're going to give you the prompt to think about it. We're going to call people up during the show to participate in the voicemail segment. The prompt is, what is the wildest thing you did when you were drunk? Don't call in. Think about it if you're going to a live show. What was the wildest thing you did when you were drunk?
Not only sex. I'm talking about like, jumping over the counter at McDonald's and like stealing chicken fingers, like wild shit. Jumping out of buildings.
Breaking into your ex's house. It can be slutty if that's what you want, but we don't want all slutty. So
Grab
think
a
about
cop's
it.
gun.
Yeah.
Grab a cop's gun.
Yeah.
Keep it concise.
The craziest, most batty, wild shit you've done drunk.
Keep it short, and we will see you in Boston on Tuesday, and then we'll see you with Miss Pat on Wednesday. Goodbye.